All right, guys, let me go to this trades. We had class. It was a rough night because I don't know what happened. The market just was spiking like crazy right in front of us. That was crazy what happened. All of the markets literally went nuts. But for those who hopped in on that trade, I told you don't do it because I didn't want you guys worrying about it. But for those who followed me on the E6E, look what happened. Told you. So, see that? And remember I told you the indices, I showed you guys where the support levels were on those. And all of a sudden we had that huge spike. But I hopped right back in it. And I'm just going to hold mine. Get rid of this so you guys can see it. So as you can see, it spiked all the way down and came literally right back into the zone that I had marked up during class. See this wick? It just happened out of the blue. I don't know what happened. It just wicked huge. And all of these wicks happened exactly at 9 o'clock. I don't know what happened. But anyway, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna hop right back in because I know market structure. I know what I marked up was correct. And so far, so good on that one. And also this one is a little bit late because the wicks are way down here. But if I pull this down and put it out here, you can see exactly why. See that? See that? See that strong support? And you can see it even better here on the 15-minute. Okay, watch this. See? Resistance. Look. Resistance. 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 Broke through, came back, bounced up out of here. Then support, 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 3 candles here, came all the way out, came all the way down to this area, hit 2 candles, boom, boom, support, came all the way up. Then we had the wick tonight, 1, 2, and that's that. So this means this is a strong support area. So that's why I got my stop a little bit roomier below these wicks, and I'll go ahead and hold that thing and see what happens. But that's what I'm doing with that. And there we are on this one. So I'm going to hold these for a while. Like I said, they have no business being this high up in the first place. You can see that right here, it meandered on down. And there we go. So it was a basic downtrend, normal move. Then all of a sudden, last night, it shot up out of the blue because of whatever happened with the Trump tariff situation. And then it did one more shoot right here, which you can see this wick. And I said, hey guys, right before class ended, I said, hey guys, I'm gonna hop in this one because I know I'm perfectly certain on my analysis, which here's what my analysis was. It was right there. And you can see resistance, 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 resistance. Then it poked up a little bit, and then we had that huge wick. And then look, it's dropping right back down. And it should come to at least half point from the move up. Because you can see this is huge. Then it tried to match it. Excuse me. Thank you, baby. So it should come at least to this level right here. You see this wick right here? So that's where I'm going to put my TPZ. Right to that level. And I have 6 contracts on 6E, so that would be a buy limit. And there we go. All right, so that should be a really nice trade. Okay, that should be a really nice trade. So that'd be around 2,500 or so on this trade, something like that. So that's that. But you can see why I put my stop where I did. See, here's a level. See, support, support, comes down, resistance, come down, resistance again, come all the way down and came right back to its level, broke through, retested again as support. So if it's going to come down, it would have probably come right to that level. So that's why I have my TP right there. Okay. All right. Just wanted to give you there we go. See, look, there we go. There we go. See, look, there we go. Bing, bing. Y'all see this? So next time, like I said, man, you're going to have nights like that where you don't know what the heck is going on and it just some spiking going on, it happens. It just happens. But you just got to stick to the plan. and you know, do what you do. So I'm just, like I said, they owe me, so I'm gonna collect my check. And I'll put the TP right about here on this one by sell limit, because I see a lot of activity at this level here. So if it does pop real big, hopefully it'll touch there. Okay, and let's pick one for you. See, 600, it's climbing. Right now I see you right here, so I'll put my sell limit. Doesn't mean it will go all the way up, but if it does, that's cool, because you can see wicks, support, bing, 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 test it, hung around here, bing, 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 a little bit, and then test it one more time. So that would be the level that I would be looking at for that one. Okay, so that's that. And oh, gold, I forgot to show you guys that one. Gold is just doing its due. Let me go out here and show you guys what I saw. And this is what I explained to you guys during class. This is the classic head and shoulders pattern on this one. So even though it spiked on us, you know, after these spikes and all that playing around that the market does, it still will eventually go back to its normal pattern, okay, which is what I was hoping for. And I'm doing this so that you guys can learn, because sometimes you're going to have a bad day, but it wasn't your fault. If the market is spiking, it just spikes. See that wick, big old wick? See, everything spiked all at the same time during class. So that's why I say, hey guys, I give you homework. I tell you that, you know, when all that funny business is going on, I'm hopping back in these because I still believe in what I'm looking at. And you can see I'm on that one. And so there we go. I have a tighter TP, but if I was to be really nice, it would be right here. And you'll see why. Here's a support, wicked, support right here, or resistance, yeah, support, and then it bounced up and then broke through. Then here you go, retested, hung around here, and then we have another one right over here, and so that's a good area. Okay, that's a good area for me. When I stop, I'm going to move it up just a bit, so in case they do an overnight play, I'm out the way. Okay, so I'm going to put it above that range right there, which is above this candle here, and then I'll just let that one play out and see what happens. Look at there, baby. Look at there. Look at there. Look at there. Look at there. Alright, so I'll pause this video and I will see you guys. I'm going to let it sit overnight and I'll just come back in the morning and see what it does. Okay guys, I'm going to show you this update. So my gold trade hit target. So that's that. Let's look at NQ and move this over. So now I'm up almost a G stack on NQ. And I will also show you ES, which is basically the same thing. And then here we go with 6E. And you can see I'm up a G stack on that. So you can see guys that I'm up 4,000 so far. And so I'm recording this so you can see it live. So I'm up 4x so far because gold closed out, and then we had the remainder trades right here. So far so good. And so if this hits target, that'll be another 500 on that one possibly. If this one reach all the way up there, boy, look at this little small move. I'm already up 1,000. Can you imagine? This probably about 4 or 5 grand right here. If it comes up to this target. Because look, I'm already up basically a G right here. And my entry is literally right here. Boom, boom. My entry is really, really small. Where the blue line is. That's my entry. Just imagine if it comes up here. Bing. That's amazing. Alright, I'm going to pause it. We'll come back in the morning. Alright guys, so let's take a look at what happened. I'm just waking up, literally. I'm just literally. So, 6E. 6E. Target got hit. Just like I told you. So, I'm going to close this out. No ghost trades. And then, let's take a look at this. NQ. And look at there. 2,400. And I'm just hoping it'll pop up some more. In fact, I'm going to take... Let's see. There you go, 1,800 right there. Pretty good, pretty good. I think for ES, I'm going to close that one out. queue, we're going to close out one contract. And there we are. So now my balance is over 7,000. And there we go. Not bad. Not bad. Told you. Stick to your analysis.